With a ton of the Earth's surface still covered in uncharted forest and marshlands, a lot can stay hidden in the woods. From the amazing and jaw-dropping to the creepy and bizarre. Welcome to Unveiling Wild, the channel for everything wild. Today we'll take a look at the 15 top creepiest jungle discoveries ever made. Let's kick off the video with real Tarzan of Vietnam at number 15. You'll all be surprised after hearing that a real-life Tarzan is there in the jungles of Vietnam. The real-life Tarzan lived in the Vietnamese jungle for 4 decades, but sadly died of liver cancer at the age of 52 according to the Times. The name of the real-life Tarzan is Hu Wen Lang, and he was returned to civilization in 2013 after he spent his entire life in the dense Vietnamese jungle with his father. Here is where many sources differ and claim he died in 2017 at the age of 86. At number 14 is the artificial rainforest of Ascension Island. Rainforests actually need millions of years to develop that ecosystem. It is a very hard and complex ecosystem that took just 150 years to develop, which is a surprising thing in itself, as the scientists are also amazed in this matter. This rainforest is actually on the Green Mountain that sprang up from a bag of botanical scrap, which was brought over by the Royal Navy in the year 1843, as some reports state. This rainforest produced some new species which grew in an area that Charles Darwin designed. At number 13, we have the Encas ancient aeroplane. These are the small golden figurines which once belonged to the Encas and that very closely resembles modern-day airplanes, which continues to astound researchers. And the question of whether these ancient forms depicted in actual prototypes still remains. The Encas inhabited the territories of South America that was actually around the largest tribe living in the province of Tolima, which is now in Colombia, as the region was populated for hundreds of years. This was also where the first airplane figurines were found, with scientists dating them of 1200 to 1500 years old. There is a theory mainly spread that the Incas used them as nose and ear decorations, but actually the big mystery remains as to why they look so much like modern airplanes. Number 12. Sri Lanka meteorite fossils. Long time back, when a meteorite fell in the Sri Lankan jungle, many of the species died in this incident. So after that, when the scientists started to analyze the remains of the meteorite, they didn't know what they might have discovered. They found a lot of new species. As reports said that 2 separate studies had found the meteorite contains fossils and algae, which could have been an extraterrestrial origin, and if we go by this, it means that life exists there in space. But there are some contrasts also, that some people said that they were species of early which was commonly found at the time and they died because of the meteorite. Number 11. Humpback whale in the Amazon jungle. A dead humpback whale found in Brazil's Amazon forest made its run through the news. When the dead humpback whale is baffling researchers after it was found there. The whale was actually found approximately 15 meters from the shore of Aruana Beach along the Marajo Bay in Soares, Brazil. The local authorities say spotting a whale in the region at this time of the year is quite rare. According to the Brazilian non-profit environmental group Bicho de Agua, the 10-ton whale was 8 meters long, but local officials said that it was slightly larger, estimating it was 11 meters long, so there are many concepts bet around. The Coxy Sasquatches of South America come at number 10. The Coxy is a general term for several large ape-like creatures. It has allegedly been seen in many parts of the jungle regions of South America, but these may be cryptids or merely an undiscovered tribe that is not cleared. Percy Fawcett, a British geographer, claimed an encounter with a group in 1914. If we talk about their physical appearance, they allegedly were extremely hairy, lived in villages and used bows and arrows. They also spoke in grunts and lived to the northeast of a tribe that was called the Maxubi. The Coxy are essentially the Sasquatches of South America, and they were also very huge, ape-like beings as reported, and they can stand up to 3.7 meters or 12 feet tall. Although they appear primitive, they are said to be fairly intelligent, wielding bows and arrows and even living in villages. As per some reports, it says that Coxy are aggressive to humans. They attack humans on sight. At number 9, we have the boiling river in the Peruvian Amazon. In the heart of the Peruvian Amazon, there is a weird river. It is very strange that it kills everything that falls in it, so it is called the boiling river. Scientists also cannot find the reason why it is so hot, and they can't find any natural explanation. Recently, everyone in the field of science came to know about this when a PhD student of Southern Methodist University, Andrew Russo, researched about the waterway, and he learned all about this through folklore. The river is actually located in the Mayan to Yasu forest, and the water of this river is at 200 degrees. It is also 4 miles long. It is not actually connected with any volcano, which is the most surprising thing. Number 8. The White City of the Monkey God. Indigenous people of Honduras told about some of the certain White House that looks like a paradise, where the locals took refuge from coestators. Scientists are curious also about the other row. They were also embarked on a Muji-sourced bag. On an expedition in 2015, an item found out what could be the White City, and it was also known as the White City of the Money God. In an aerial survey of the Mosquito Valley that reveals the ruins in, archaeologists have found a lot of things like plazas, pyramids, and even earthworks. Number 7. A flight of fancy hotel Costa Verde, Costa Rica. This might seem very similar to some movie scenes, as the circumstances which led to its creation are like whatever we see in it. Some say that it is similar to the film The Lost, but not only the plane crashed in the jungle, but the positioning of the plane was perfect. It has also the view of 1865 from the rooms. UFO spotted in the Amazon rainforest comes at number 6. An unidentified object has been spotted on satellite deep in the Amazon rainforest that the viewers have deemed evidence of an alien spaceship, and the strange object appears to be hidden within the trees but is just visible on satellite imagery. Tyler from US-based UFO investigators Secure Team 10 explains that a cigar-shaped line of lights or shiny orbs have been spotted by viewers searching through Google Maps. The astonishing object does not appear to blend with its surroundings and allegedly lies in the Brazilian state of Rondônia that is located in the northwestern part of the country. Tyler says that there is nothing around this area. It's just miles and miles of trees. Number 5. The Lost City of Giants in Ecuador. The discovery of the Lost City of Giants is one of the most incredible discoveries in recent years, which is also one of the most many ancient sites that, according to mainstream scholars, is not important. Not only is this incredible discovery of great importance, it is one of the many findings that have been omitted by mainstream researchers around the globe. Ancient legends in Ecuador speak of a time when there were giants walking on Earth, and where these beings created huge megalithic cities that have now been consumed by nature. Number 4. The hidden German hideout in the Argentina jungle. Among the vegetation in the Tinguri Park is a mysterious refuge believed to be the remains of a secret hideout for the World War II survivors. Archaeologists have been exploring these sites since 2015. Entering the top 3, we have another World War II incident, the man who hid in the jungle for decades. In the final months of World War II, a Japanese lieutenant named Hiro Onoda was stationed in Lubang, a tiny island in the Philippines, as within weeks of his arrival, a US attack forced Japanese combatants into the jungle. But unlike most of his comrades, Onoda remained hidden on the island for nearly 30 years or so. The Japanese government declared him dead in 1959, but in reality he was alive. Committed to a secret mission, was instructed to him to hold the island until the Imperial Army's return, and he was convinced the whole time that the war had never ended. Number 2. Magic Mountain in Chile. In the middle of the southern Andes in Chile, there is an artificial volcano made from stone and wood. It also has a waterfall, hot tubs carved out of huge tree trunks, and forest facade. The Montana Magic Lodge resembles something from a fairy tale. And finally, at number 1, we have the giant serpent. There were some news that the US soldiers found a lot of new creatures in the jungles after the Vietnam War. Giant serpent is one of them. As reported, it was 30 feet long and 2 feet wide, and it had a huge square head. And when man saw it, it disappeared into the water. Now, that's it for today's video as we complete all of the 15 discoveries. Which one did you like the most? Let us know in the comment section below. If you learned anything new, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more amazing videos like this, and we'll see you in the next one.